Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to another Q&A, weekly Q&A about Islam. Before we start, yes, the link is there for those who have any questions and would like to call in. I say hello to Idris. Welcome. There is no God but Allah, and Isa is his son. All right. And yeah, I'm waiting for people to call in and we can start some conversation. I hope this week Masih, what was that? Masih Muslim, yeah, call in earlier and we can talk about that subject. Sorry, the subject of Satan. Not that he called in 15 minutes before we finish the stream. So, and I would like that later. I'm going to talk to about the sorry, Quran chapter 5 verse 38. If our glass will join, and there's something that I would like to share with you. Sorry, I have something in my throat. All right, so the link is there for those who would like to join. I have nothing special right now to say, except I wish you have all had a nice weekend and week. And Ramadan is day after tomorrow. And I already say Ramadan Mubarak to my fellow Muslims. And yes, it is a great month, the month of self-control. Many Muslims, unfortunately, they don't know exactly why we fast in the month of Ramadan. I can maybe say that Ramadan is the month of self-control. We learn to control our desire, and this is a tool, in my opinion, for controlling desire, mostly for that true Islamic world, the equal world, where we have to restrain ourselves from wanting a luxury life, which we have it in this satanic system. Hello, Man Luis, Ya Ali Madad. Okay, so we learn to sacrifice for that equality when we can restrain from drinking and eating, which is essential for our living, then easily we can restrain from wanting luxury. Okay, so the link is there. If any of those who are there would like to, or have a question in the chat, you can ask, please. I will be more than glad to answer. Hello, my dear Miss K. So how exactly that Ramadan works? Okay, yes, I said right now that you learn to, you know, to control your desire. Okay, so our desire is to drink and naturally drink and eat. So we control it, despite our body needs it. This is essential for our living, and that's we do it for a higher belief, a higher purpose in life. So in that way, we learn to control things that we shouldn't do, and especially in an equal world, we don't need this luxury life that most people have it in this in this satanic system. I call it capitalism, Lamborghini or Palace, Bugatti, all these things. So that's all. We learn to do that. Okay. Let me see. I hate Sabak. Yes. Me too. Sabak was a barbaric organization, basically not eating anything for a week or so. No, all right, sorry. No, we from sunrise to sunset. Okay, so it's around 14 hours something. We don't drink and we don't eat. Okay, so it is not a week. It's just okay. From sunrise to sunset, and it is 1 month, a whole month, 28 days. Okay, so in 28 days, every early in the morning, we have to wake up before the sunrise and eat and drink, and then when before sun comes up, we have to stop, and then when the sun sets, then we have to we can start to eat and drink. Okay. You fast 17 hours in Sweden. No, sorry. Sorry, my throat disturbed me. That's the things that I have been talking to fellow Muslim here, and I say that's wrong. They can. It's not wrong. Okay, but you don't have to. All right. So you can go with the hours, the time that the Quran has been revealed. Okay, so people of Arabia, they fast around 14 hours, and if you want to go after the sunrise and sunset in Sweden, then depend on where you are. In North Sweden, oh sorry for my throat. Yeah, in North Sweden, it can be 24 hours. In summer, no sunset, no sunrise. So people must understand themselves and understand that this was revealed in Arabia. So it should be according their time. Is Nowruz haram? Kurdish people celebrate it too. No, I celebrate it. It is not haram. Anything that harms you is haram. Okay, and the society. It doesn't harm you. It is a good tradition. So people celebrate it, and there is no harmful thing in that. Yeah, you just have to be careful with crackers and firework and so on. That's all. That would be easy in winter. Sometimes during Christmas break, it's already dark when I. That's why it is not correct in countries like Sweden that you you follow exactly that sun rise and sunset, because in winter is some places in north there is no it is 24 hours night, so in several months, so you cannot fast. No. As I said, people must make sense, understand that this is for what. So when you understand is for what, then you understand that you have to fast, you have to exercise your Salaam alaikum, my brother Azri.
Walaikum salam, Mr. Muji.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Well,
My my left ear is kind of deaf, so
oh yeah, all right, okay.
blockage something.
Mhm. I hope that it will recover soon.
Okay.
Okay, so I just was saying to Miss Kay that it is for self-control, exercising your your control, self-control, so you understand easily that 3-4 hours is not enough. Okay, and 20 hours or more is not necessarily, because Allah says, I don't ask you more than you bear. Okay, so 14 hours, 15 hours is reasonable. Azri? Sorry, what's the best city to visit in Iran? Okay, I'm not a tourist guide here. Please, if you have anything to ask about Islam, that would be fine, because I haven't visited my home country in 37 years because of the fascist mullahs. Azri, how are you? Inshallah, my brother. It was a long time ago.
Was it long? Yes.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. Yeah,
Fasting. Ramadan is near, so
yeah,
are you
yeah.
ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I was talking about Ramadan, of course. Yes.
So
Uh,
what? So
Day
what's
after tomorrow.
your? Do you have any aim on this Ramadan?
Any what?
Aim,
Oh,
purpose.
I mean, purpose is always. I said that in Ramadan, the purpose is to exercise your, desire, control, control your desire for many things. Especially, I said that that's a tool for equal world, where luxury doesn't exist, and this is human desire that they want. They want luxury, they want the best, so they have to control their desire and sacrifice for the society. Okay, because it's not possible that everybody drive Lamborghini or Salam alaikum, brother Sayyid.
Wa alaikum salam, brother.
How are you? Inshallah.
I'm doing great. Brother Hazari, how you doing, brother?
Walaikum salam, brother Said.
Uh,
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing great, brother.
Okay. I have a blockage at my left ear, so I
Yeah.
kind of deaf right now.
Okay.
So
I have a little bit problem with my left too. It hear not very well, but I hear, of course, but not that well. But anyway, brother Sayed, last week also we were trying to talk to you, but you were gone. I don't know. So anyway, I hope that you stayed this time, and we can, if you want to talk to you. I have something for, because our glass, I wish that he was here, because our glass says that about chapter 5, verse 38, that everybody translate it, in that way. All right. So I want to share something with you because he's not here. All right. Is that okay, Azri?
Yes,
sure,
brother.
but before this,
Yes,
you
please.
said you want to discuss something with me about the complexity in the Quran.
About?
Did you remember? The I made a video about you, and you said you wanted to discuss something with me.
Yeah, I forgot the video, of course. Yeah, because it was a long time. I don't know. It was maybe a week ago or more.
Yeah,
What was the video?
it's about complex.
That's complex. That Quran is complex.
Yeah, Quran is complex. Or is it simple? What do you think?
All right. Okay. So, yeah, it is. It says, Azri, my dear brother, it says in chapter 3, verse 7 itself says that some verses are complex, some verses are not clear. Okay. They are, what is it? Mutashabahat, of course, and they are, they need interpretation. And some people interpret them in their way, the way they want. And those people whose heart is corrupted, they follow their own interpretation, and they follow only those, okay? They follow only those unspecific verses, desiring confusion, desiring their own, interest and so on. So Quran itself says these verses are not clear for everyone, and it is clear only for Allah and those firm in knowledge. So those firm in knowledge understand it as well, okay? Plus Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right. So if somebody says that it is clear, then they haven't read that verse. And when I bring this verse to people like what is it? How was it? David Wood, he said, "Oh, Quran contradicts itself." No, that where it says, it doesn't say in reality clear. It says it is with fact. It is obvious that this book is from God, not from Prophet Muhammad. All right, but it doesn't say that it is clear. All verses are clear, and there is no contradiction. You have to read in chapter 3, verse 7. It says that those firm in knowledge say we follow all of it, all of the verses, not just some verses or just unspecific verses. Okay,
But
Azri?
Mr. Muji, didn't there's a verse that says the Quran is clear? The
No, I
Quran
said
is
that. Yes, I said that those verses says Quran is mubin. It is with fact. Okay, it is with evidence. Yes, we know that there are many evidence, many facts in Quran. All right. So, hello, Samson. This man is an embarrassment. He lies too much. Okay, please. There is the link there. You just call in and show that where do I lie. Okay, so there is. We can just discuss like that. I'm discussing with Brother Azri. Yeah, if you are a civilized, educated person. Okay, so stop lying. So please tell me the lie. Maybe Azri, would you like to know the lies I give so that maybe he can help you? Okay. You can ask him to call in and show us the lies. Okay. Prove us that I'm lying. Okay. So anyway, Azri, I hope that you understand that we have to follow even chapter 3, verse 7. So as a Muslim, all right, we know that and we believe that Quran does not contradict itself. Okay, so that's not a contradiction, but it is, it says chapter 3, verse 7 clearly that there are verses in Quran that are unspecific. They are with, you can interpret them, all right, with interpretation. So, and those whose heart is corrupted, they follow only those verses and they interpret it in their ways. All right, understand? So
But,
those verses that say clear, it is saying it is with fact. Mubin. Okay, yes,
but
Azri.
some of the translation says cut off hands or kill
All right,
people.
yes, I was going to tell you that. Hello, everyone. Hello, Alika, my dear brother. Okay, that's
Isn't
why
that clear?
yeah, wait. That's why I was going to show you that. Okay, Azri, if you bear with me, I was going to talk about that. For example, chapter 5, verse 38. Okay, that I'm going to show you one of these translators. His name is Safi Kaskas. Okay, and I'm going to show you where in his translation what he says, and then I'm going to show you his Facebook. That the video I have it, Brother Rashid made, and I have it on my channel. I shared it with him, and he referred everybody to that video, and he said the video is correct. Okay, so he either we will talk about it to see what he was wrong or he meant something. I don't know myself exactly because I didn't want to push him more, but you can figure it out. Okay, so let me see first this. No, you go round in circles. Every debate I have seen you in, you lie non-stop. Even your fellow Muslims are ashamed of it. Okay, like you mean like ISIS, Taliban, they are not my fellow Muslim, okay? So don't say my fellow Muslim are ashamed of me. Hi all. Hello. Okay, so I share here to see that if I'm, you also, Samson, you check here, wait here to see that if I'm lying or, okay, just a moment, present. Azri, bear with me, please, okay? Let me see screen, what it says. Your browser is out of date, please. Okay, my God. And Mr. What is it? Martin is not here to help me out. What happened? Why it's so? I have to go from another browser, maybe. Okay, I have to try to log in. You guys maybe talk. I try to log in from another browser. Okay, please bear with me. Maybe you can say things. Behold.
Okay, Said, what do you think? Do you think the Quran is clear or not clear or complex?
Sayed is gone again. Sayed, log in and then he goes. I don't know why. Get started. It's Phil login. Okay, so I have to try. Sorry, I didn't know that it happens every time I can share exactly now. It says your browser is need to be. So I have to log in from another browser. Please check your email. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Mail. Okay. Maybe was very unexpected.
Have you ever gone to a ear specialist, Mr. Muji?
Yes, I was there a few days ago.
Oh,
I mean, they were checking my hearness, okay, and I said one of them was the left one. I have a problem with that. Okay, let me see. Enter. I'm going inside. Okay, just a moment. Match. Okay.
is it because of too much earwax or something? Your left ear?
Just a second. I am too. Okay, just a second. Azri?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Thanks God, I'm back now. Let me see now, present. I want to present, okay, just a second now. Google is awaken.com. All right. Let's see if this one and this one is working better. Present. Screen. No. Oh my God, this is. All right. YouTube. Wow. This browser also something wrong. Okay. Azri, I don't know. I cannot share anything. This my Apple computer is, doesn't allow me. All right. I will try to show you from my phone. Okay. Bear with me. I will come back again from here. StreamYard. Sorry, everyone. Enter. I wish that Martin was there. I would ask him for help. Okay, Azri?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So anyway, if you could, I will try to share once again now when I came back. Present screen. Okay, present screen. Say your browser is out of date. Please upgrade. I don't know. Okay. So one of these, I have taken picture anyway. One of the, if you go to this islamawaken.com, one of the translator, Azri, his name is Safi Kaskas, okay? And Quran is talking about preventing. Okay, so this is, I have to show you from the phone because I couldn't, let me see. If you see it, if you see his name is Safi Kaskas, okay? if you go to islamawaken.com and you go to chapter 5 verse 38, you see that he has translated as chop off, yeah. But anyway, in Facebook, I was talking to him and he admitted that it is not cut off, and he even shared the video, which is the latest video on my channel. Brother Rashid made it, okay, and he referred everybody to that and said that no, it is not chop off, it is, you know, stop their means of stealing, okay. So he referred everyone to the video, that the video explained it well. All right, so Azri, all right, let me see. When I was away, double what? Mr. Shad, your month. Okay, I have to go a little bit. You. Okay, let me see here. No, you go around in circle. Okay, this one we read. Okay, let me see. Debating you legitimates your fully. Okay, so this is an excuse to run away. Okay, just say everybody that you have not enough knowledge, okay, to debate me, understand? So that's why you come with that ridiculous excuse. And you being here give him views. Yes, exactly, Miss K. So might as well just go and talk. Exactly, please. Shh. I don't know what you mean by that. Would you stop using Windows XP? Miss K, you have to know this is Apple. That's the problem. Of course, the Apple I have is from 2008 something. It's quite old, understand? So that's why I have this problem. Miss K, shut. All right, if you continue to do that, okay, I give you a warning. Otherwise, I have to block you. I do what I want. Don't talk to people in that way, all right? Let me see if I can remove this. I don't know how to remove. Okay, hide. Yes, I hide that. Or no, it is there.
Mr. Muji,
Yes.
can I try share screen?
Yeah,
I want
please.
to try.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, please, yeah. You want to try to share, what is the screen you want to share? Okay. You, Perfect Hour, look at that Samsung keyboard barrier. Samsung keyboard barrier. I don't know what they mean with that. Yes, okay. All right. Okay, yes, this is 538, yeah? Okay, yes, exactly. Safi Kaskas, you saw? You went, okay, yes, Safi Kaskas. It's as for the men and women who steal, cut off their hands as punishment for what they have done. It is deterrent ordered by God. God is Almighty. Okay, now I give you a link, okay? Let me see. All right. Facebook. You can share it maybe. Is that okay, Azri?
Okay.
Yeah, it is from his Facebook, okay? And then you see that he has shared the video. All right. Let me see. He has shared the video and he's refer people to this video. The video that brother I put it in the private chat. So you share it so that we can show. Please go to private chat and click on that link, please, Azri. All right. And then see how they change their mind when they see the fact. Okay. It is as if as these people, they just copy from each other. All right. All right. So click on that. Yes, on that link, please. All right. This is Safi Kaskas. It is his video. Sorry, his channel, YouTube, Facebook, and that's me, of course. Go up and you see the video that I have. You know, the video I have shared. It is on my channel. Brother Rashid made it. Okay, and he put in bracket from access. Okay, cut off their hands from access. What he means from access, later he explained in other comments, that cut off their access from the society means arrest them. Okay, so go down a little bit. As one of the this Furqan Burhan says that please can you maybe view previous replies. Okay, yeah, there. He asked him that can you enlighten on above verses with regards, and then Safi says, please watch the video if you still have a question. So he referred that person to the video, okay? And the video clearly says that it is not cut off hands, all right? So, and I was, Azri, I was pushing a lot until he answered. Several days, I was just sharing in many of his, posts that answer, do you believe that it is cut off? And finally, he answered and he said, no, it is not cut off. Understand, Azri? Azri?
Okay.
Yes. So you see that either they just copy from each other, because he clearly in that, in his translation say cut off. All right? Understand? Yeah, you saw yourself. And everybody take that as cut off, but it is not cut off. Arrest them, all right? And then next verse says that, and if they repent, Allah forgives them, okay? So it is exactly what the video that we shared, Brother Rashid and me. So everything is there. Brother Rashid explained it very well. Of course, I had a post on Facebook nearly 4 years ago. All right, and I was explaining that this is not cut off, and of course it was just a post, and I was giving the facts. Brother Rashid made a nice video about that a few weeks ago. All right, let me see. Here say it was when there was two of you. Okay, I don't know what you mean with two of you. I was making a joke. Yes, all right. So I would like to put the link for live the StreamYard for those who would like to join. All right. I think now I know. I think Syed there is a Pakistani. I think he's Pakistani scholar, and once I have a short video on my channel. Once I was talking to him and he removed me as well. He was lying. So I think Syed is there, and he's just with this account, he's just here. That's why he doesn't hear us. Azri. Yeah. Yeah, so he's there. So Azri, any question, please? Any other question? So you see, my brother Azri, this is the fact, okay, that this Safi Kaskas also was making mistake, and now he understood his mistake, all right? And there are many other people who make mistakes, and at least he's honest, and he's moderate, so he admitted his mistake. Not openly, of course. He just, he said that the video is correct, okay? All right. So with that post, he admitted that yes, that it is not chopping hands. So you see that you cannot translate unspecific verses. You have to interpret them. Azri?
It's Muji.
Yes.
If there's an echo.
If what?
There's an echo. Do you hear it?
I don't hear any echo. No.
Okay.
Maybe from your side.
So if cutting off hands is not the punishment for stealing, then what is the punishment for stealing?
As I said, the punishment is to arrest them. Okay, that's a punishment, of course. To arrest them, to stop the. Hello, my brother Anton. To arrest them, and if they change, then what is it? You forgive them. That's all. Any crime, not just stealing. Okay, which one, Azri? Which one you think is more? I mean, worse, stealing or killing a person?
Killing a person, of course.
Yes, and we showed those videos that those Muslims, they were forgiving their son's killer, because Quran teaches us to forgive even a murderer, even somebody who take off your eye. Chapter 5, verse 45, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life, a wound for a wound. And then Allah says, but if you forgive, it's better for you. Okay?
But Mr. Muji, forgiveness is only for those who repent. Only if they repent their actions.
First of
If
all,
they do not,
yes, first of all, if somebody doesn't repent and say, chop off my hand, okay, then that person has some mental problem, because any person, even if they don't mean, they will say, I repent. Okay, I'm sorry. Everybody say that. Okay. And then that repentance, if it is true or not, that the decision is on Allah. Okay. And another thing is that people do bad deeds because of a reason. Okay. The reason is either they make mistake, either they are forced. There are many different reasons for that. So according to Ali radiallahu, a governor is not the judge. A governor should not punish people. The judgment, the punishment is on Allah. The governor should remove the source that lead people to bad deeds. All right, I have said it many times. I have to see, Alika says, except Muhammad, who didn't forgive his Alika, I have said it many times. These ridiculous fabricated hadiths are from a bunch of liars who even said Prophet Muhammad split the moon, which he didn't. Okay, so you don't have to. If he did, which is impossible, then he went against Quran. That's all. Okay, which he didn't. All right, this was their desire, these people's desire, that okay, he did like this. It is those ISIS, for example, they would love to do that. So that's why they put it on the Prophet. Okay, and I say that these people, they made so many in when Ali radiallahu was alive. Okay, they made so many things, stories against him, that when he was killed in the mosque, people were saying, what, Ali was going to mosque? I have a question, Muji. Yes, please. Anton, please call in and ask your question. That would be nicer. Okay. But if you don't want, then you can put it in the chat. So here is, I'll leave the link again if you would like to call in and ask your question directly. So yes, Azri, Ali radiallahu said that it is not your job as a government or governor to Malik, he said. It is God's job to judge people. Okay, so your job is to get rid of the problem. Like, let's say in Afghanistan, people produce opium. In Sweden, they don't do that. So the government of Sweden take care of the farmers so that they don't produce, instead of going and punishing them, take care of them, take care of their life, and they don't need to do that. So if farmers of Afghanistan were also well off and the government took off, helped them and took care of them, yes, please, Anton, he say he will come up. Okay. So then they wouldn't produce opium. And there are so many other examples that I can give. Azri?
okay.
What do you think? Do you think it is a better way to punish people or a better way to make people life? I mean, for example, some people, they are forced to prostitution. You know that, because they don't have money, they have a terrible life. Some women, yes. So if they had money, do you think they would ever go to those dirty area and then sell their body? Do you think so, Azri?
Of course not.
Oh,
Maybe
exactly. No,
maybe they want.
no, that's something else. If they want, they don't sell their body. They just meet somebody and go and sleep with that person. Am I right or not? They choose
Yeah.
the one they like. But
Okay.
prostitution is different. The person sell herself. She sleep for money, okay? And she sleep with anybody who give her money, even if she doesn't like the person. All right. Some would, but much less. No, as I said, Miss K, they wouldn't if they had a good life, they wouldn't sell their body. Okay, understand? So
But Mr.
they,
Muji,
yes.
it's different from murder. If someone murder someone, they should be punished, of course.
Okay, look, again, I said that even more there, okay? Allah says to forgive because we are not 100% sure what happened, who was guilty. Okay, we might make mistake and like there was Alika perhaps knows, he's, I think, as I know, he's from Sweden. There was a nurse here in Sweden. He got, I think, 12 years jail, I think, yeah, and for murdering some patient. And after 8 years in jail, it came up that he was innocent. They gave him 4 million krona and released him. And this happens to Americans, Black Americans. They were 47 years, I think, in jail. After 47 years, they were released because they were innocent. So we might make mistake, okay? And we even the person is really has murdered that person, could have been, could happen that this person was absolutely out of his mind that moment, or he wasn't sure, he didn't want to kill this person, but it happened, okay? My cousin, happened to, I have to say, I don't know if Syed is here, he again shares something, okay? Emoji. Syed, are you here? All right, so he's not here.
Yes, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
Assalamu
here.
alaikum. Syed, sometimes you are gone, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you are gone.
Brother,
That's
I have a question about that hand cut off. What you say, right? To cut off their hand
no,
from.
but where no, Syed, were you there when I showed that one of those who translated Safi Kaskas? Okay, he now shared the video that Brother Rashid made, and it is my channel as well. So he shared that video on his Facebook, and he said the video explained it. So he accepted our interpretation that it
No,
is not cut off hands;
yeah.
it is arrest. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. I
So
have a question about that. You
yes,
wrote from their excess.
yes,
Cut
their
off
access.
their hand from their excess.
No. It is not their access. It is cut off their access, not cut off their
Okay,
hands from
yeah.
access. Cut off
Okay.
their access. Your access for what? For from the society. Understand that they like arrest them, okay, so that they cannot steal, and then if they repent, forgive them, because Allah forgives them. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
brother. What is their cut? What is the cut of their hand from excess? So, what does that mean? Excess
Who
from
said? Yeah. Who said that? Cut off their hands from access. Who said that?
no.
Safi Kaskas.
No, Safi Kaskas wrote in bracket, cut off their access, okay? Not cut off their hands from access. He put the in bracket, cut off hand means cut off their access, all right?
What is that? What is the
It
access?
means, yes, access means that from the society, okay? From stealing again, understand? And then when they repent, as the video,
brother. I want to understand this word.
okay.
So, what should
I know.
saying to cut off? What is it saying to cut
Look.
off?
Sayed, he said to somebody who said, I don't understand what you mean, because it was a little bit unclear as well for some other people. He said, watch the video. Understand? He said, watch the video. If you don't understand still after watching the video, then I will answer you, ask me again. Okay? Hello, my brother Anton.
Hello, Moji.
How are you?
I am doing well. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum, my brother.
I
I
hope
just
you-
have to say
Salam.
something. Something I have
Walaikum
to say.
salam, brother.
Yeah, Syed says hello to you. Salam alaikum. I have to say something, Anton, to what is it? To Syed. Syed, forget that cut off from access. You try to again to say something that maybe it is somehow it is cut off their hands. He said, go and watch the video. Okay, do you understand? It was there. If you want, Azri will share it again. You want? If you don't understand it, Azri will share again that he said to that guy, he didn't understand what he meant with cut off their access and so. He said, go and watch the video. And if you still don't understand what it means, okay, then I answer your question. So it means that go and watch the video. It says in the video exactly at the end what does it mean, okay?
But Mr. Muji,
Yes.
he stated in the Facebook to cut off.
No,
It's
no.
indeed cut off.
Azri. No,
Are you
Azri.
guys talking about the cutting
Yes,
of?
yes. We are, Anton, one of these translator, Safi Kaskas, that his translation is in that Islam Awaken, okay? He translated as cut off. And I was asking him, sharing this video in most of his posts, and finally he answered, okay? He wasn't, willing to answer. I was asking different people, please ask him why he doesn't answer. Finally, he shared the video. Salam alaikum, Hourglass.
Yes. Salam alaikum. Peace be with you.
Peace be
Hello
with
to
you.
everybody.
Hello,
Walaikum
our
salam,
class.
brother.
Okay, salam.
Yes.
But it's
Yes. So if
Thank you.
Azri shared the Facebook again, I appreciate it very much. Okay. That he referred everybody to the video that he, as if as he admit that the video is the answer. Understand? He said even in one of his comments, the video explained it. Understand? So if you share again, yes. Yes, go to that. Go. This is Safi Kaskas. All right. So go down to the comments because he was unclear. Also, I asked myself, okay, here, there, that Furqan Burhan says, what do you mean? Can you enlighten about verse with regards, okay? And then doctor says, please watch the video. If still have a question, I will be glad to answer it, okay? So he said, go and watch the video, and that's the answer in the video, he said, all right? So if it is still not clear for you, what is it? Syed, all right? Then go
Mr.
watch the
Muji.
video. Then go watch
Brother,
the video. Yes, please.
Can you summarize what is in the video? Just summarize.
Okay, so you don't have 10 minutes to watch?
No,
No, you don't have. And I'm not going to summarize it because if it is important for you, it seems that it's not important for you, then I'm not going to explain it, okay? So 10 minutes,
I
wait, just have to say, 10 minutes is not much. Anton, do you think 10 minutes is much to learn a verse of Quran correctly?
Okay, I will watch, brother.
Yes,
Promise.
please.
I will
Yes,
watch.
I thought that all these weeks you have been watching it at least before you debating us and rejecting. So please watch and see how clearly, how beautifully Brother Rashid has put time on that. Respect that one at least and watch it. How he has put time for you and for others, okay, to understand that what does it mean. All right. Yes, Hourglass.
Yes, it's just about this. Yes, this video. I did watch it. I respect the brother's opinion, but yes, I think it's pretty clear cut to me.
No, Hourglass,
no
please.
pun
Hourglass,
intended.
Hourglass. Yes, Hourglass. I ask you, and it seems that you are not going to ask anybody, okay? And even I brought for you. I went and because you said all of them, the translators say cut off, and you were not here. Safi Kaskas is one of the translator. He admitted that it is not cut off, okay? So please, it is in the chat, okay? You can chat with Safi Kaskas. It is in the private chat, the link of his Facebook. Okay, so the link, he has shared the video Brother Rashid made because I shared it with him, and he said, watch the video. The answer is in the video. Okay, so I said last week that even Prophet Muhammad comes down and tell you that it doesn't mean cut off because you think it's a good way of dealing with this problem. You will not accept it. Okay, so that's clear for me.
But
All right.
please,
Brother
can
Mujib?
I ask you a question? So did he change his translation now that I
No,
don't
I don't.
understand?
Listen to me. He hasn't changed because I don't know if it is. He said something another place that in my new translation is different. Okay, I don't know where is his new translation. Okay, so you can just, there is the link. You just write him. All right, say that I think it is cut off. Okay, because you refer to his translation and those others, and I see in this, Anton, in this Islam Awaken. Okay, I see that many of them, they copy from each other, just that. Okay, there are some of them, they are exactly the same. They just copy from each other and they say, this is my translation. All right.
But Mr. Muji,
Yes.
I don't see Safi Kaskas saying he changed his translation.
There was
I don't
another,
see.
look, I have put this many different places. That's why he was, I mean, somebody was telling me, you cannot force people to answer you. I said, it is, I'm not going to force Azri, but I'm going to force somebody who has put his translation there and, misleading people. That's what I can do, asking for explanation. And he was forced to put that video on his channel. Okay, so there was other places that he said in my I will find that one if you want next week and I'll show you. Okay, Hourglass, did you find his did you click on the link in the private chat?
I do not see it.
In the private chat, let me see.
There is no link.
In the private. Okay, let
because
me see.
they just join or something.
Okay, let me see. I put it again. Okay, here it is in the private chat. Do you see it now? Okay, maybe because because you guys came later. That's why you don't see it. So this is the link. Yes, this is the link to his Facebook channel, Hourglass Vent. Okay, and then you can write to him on those chats and ask him, say that I disagree with you. Explain for me whatever you want. Okay, so let's see what he will tell me. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. Let me say hello to Sean. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean. What is up?
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Fine, thanks.
Welcome,
I'm just
Sean.
here to critique Islam again.
Yes, yes.
Sorry about that.
You were here before. Yeah, I think long before. Yeah.
Yeah, I had good conversations before. Twice,
Okay.
maybe.
Yes. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Very good. Welcome. Yes.
Yourself?
Please. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Yes. I'm sorry, Sean. Is that okay if you wait a little bit because Anton had a question and he was before you? Is that okay?
Yeah.
You have time to wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Because we would like to hear from you too. Anton, yes, please.
I might leave and probably come back because I got.
But you had a question.
Stuff.
Yeah. Maybe you can ask your question if it is short. Yes.
Yes, I can. If it's okay, I have a question.
Yeah, because you might not come back and we don't have.
I might come back or not. I have other things to do. So
you better say the question. Yes, please.
Yeah. So here's the question. The Muslims always say that Jesus is a prophet.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Like he is like other prophets that have existed. Like he's not. And correct me if you disagree at some point.
Okay.
But
Yes.
He is not like above other prophets. Like
yes.
Right?
He's yes equal.
Like,
all of them are equal. Yes.
Right. Like there has been many prophets like Jonah, like Moses.
Yeah.
You know, there's many prophets have been. So he's equal. He's like not one prophet, Jesus or not, is like above all the others. Like, would you say Moses is more important than, I don't know, Prophet Salim, for example?
Of course, I mean, it is we have his book, but those other prophets, we don't know much about them, okay? But in the sight of God, they are all equal, okay? And but that it is they are more important in this our world today, okay? That's something obvious. We understand it, that, for example, Prophet Muhammad is more important in some way, that his message, is there, and we are following his message. We don't know much about other prophets, previous prophets. Many prophets, we don't know even their name. Understand? So, but does that make them less in a way? No, they are all prophets of God. And in Quran, Anton, in Quran put even, according some scholars, good scholars, even a non-Muslim who sacrificed himself to spread the message of equality, okay? When he get killed, then he's a martyr. And a martyr is equal to prophet. I mean, the level, okay, the level of sacrifice, the level of in the paradise, or whatever you understand it, their level is equal, okay? So I can bring for you, if you want, the words.
Wait, hold that thought, because
yes,
that might actually be an answer to my true question.
Yes.
So the true question here is the Quran in Surah number 3, Imran,
okay,
describes Jesus as being the Messiah.
Okay.
So why does the Quran call Jesus the Messiah if he's supposed to be on the same level as other prophets? And it says that he was not crucified, and you know all this.
Yes, I know all this. Yes, because
what would you answer, Mujib?
Actually, it is there is no because it was Jews who were believing in this Messiah. In reality, Messiah, there somebody who comes and save. Okay, all prophets were Messiah, because Messiah is somebody who's coming, saving people from oppression, from problems that they are facing. Okay, for example, even Mahdi, okay, which is a Messiah in Islam, he's supposed to come and save humanity from, but he's the ultimate Messiah who's going to get rid of all problems. Okay, but all these problems, they were also kind of Messiah who were coming and changing. For example, these Ahmadiyya Muslims, Anton, they believe that Mirza Ghulam was Messiah. Okay, my question would be to them: Messiah is somebody who comes and change a situation, like a revolution. Okay, in the society there is a dictatorship, a leader comes and then lead people in a revolution against that oppressor, that dictator. Okay, this Mirza Ghulam, he didn't change anything, he didn't do anything. Why you call him Messiah? At least the prophet comes and make changes in the society. So they are all Messiah. Even Masih was Messiah, Moses was Messiah, Muhammad was Messiah in that sense. Okay, in the sense that what is a Messiah? Of course, you know that I don't believe a new Messiah will come. Okay, I believe that we are the Messiah ourselves today.
What about the Mahdi?
Exactly. I say we are the Mahdi if we change the world. He's not going to send anybody to change. This is a message that there is a change. There is a way out of this jungle we are living in. But he's not going to send. If he was going to send somebody to save us, okay, then he would send during Second World War, First World War, before that, not today that it is. Anton, if a Mahdi fall from the sky in Stockholm today and say that, oh, I've come to save you, the people would say, excuse me, we don't have much problem. You should come 100 or 200 years ago. Now we have a better world. Imagine that in 20 years, Syrian people live in peace, democracy. Let's say Assad will fall, and then Mahdi will fall in Damascus and say, I have come, Messiah, I have come to save you. People will say, they get angry with him, say that, why you didn't come in 2011 when Assad was bombing us, he was killing us, massacring us. Okay, so don't think that he's going to send somebody. He has sent his message, and we are the Messiah. We all are the Messiah. We can carry on that message. We can guide people out of this jungle we are living. We can do that, Anton. Okay?
So, according to Islam, Jesus will come back, right?
No,
In
it's
the
not
day of
according to
judgment?
Islam. It's not according to Islam. It is according some scholars. Yeah, they made up.
Most
I
Muslims
know.
tell me
I know.
so.
I know. They say that because they follow a bunch of fabricated hadiths. Yeah, they say he will come. No, he will not come. As I said, no, Jesus will not come. Nobody will come. There will even in Quran says that the day I will be resurrected. Okay, the day is in Judgment Day, Qiyamah. Everybody are going to be. They have three things in the Quran: the day they are born, the day they die, and the day they will be resurrected. Okay, so three categories. Even I can, if you want, I can show you another prophet says exactly the same. So it doesn't mean that prophet is also coming back. You want me to bring up? I have it here if you want. Okay, so yes. Syed, we want to say something?
Go ahead.
Brother Anthony, I have a little bit different view about the Messiah. You see,
Okay.
Jesus was a special because he born without the father. Okay, this is one reason. And second reason, when he born, when he was a baby, he speak in the incredible,
yes, Syed, he doesn't mean.
Let me finish, Brother Buji. Let me finish.
We know this, Just what he meant is their category. Is it their category in front of God higher? Jesus' category is higher than Prophet Muhammad and other, or it is equal?
Yeah, all of them equal.
That's all. That's all he wants to know. We know that Jesus was different.
I'm trying to show what is the Messiah. Why Jesus is a Messiah.
And I said also, yes.
So you see, Brother Anthony, every prophet received message from angel. Okay, even Prophet Muhammad received a message from angel, and Moses he directly talked to God. But Jesus Christ, he did not. Nobody gave him message from angel. The Bible came from within Jesus' brain. Okay, God memorized the gospel in his brain. When he born with the program by the gospel with the brain, so he memorized everything. Or God also teach the Torah to Jesus when he was a baby. Okay, he born with the gospel. So that's why we call him a Messiah. So he's different from special. The word special is only applied to Jesus. This is my opinion.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Anton, is that okay if we ask Sean? Maybe he would like to.
Yes.
Is that okay? Yes, Sean.
It's okay. My question is answered.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, thank you. Sean?
That was interesting. Yeah, I don't believe any of it because I'm atheist. But you're saying that Jesus is equal to Muhammad.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But it can't be so because I think in Islam Muhammad is more important because they think he's the last prophet or something. But you talk about the end times, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that in the front of God they are all equal. Okay, the message is more important, definitely. Okay, the message of Jesus was more important than Moses because his messages were more complete than the previous message. Okay, but themselves that they are more important than other is no, they were all important. They all were carrying the message of God. Okay, yes, Sean.
Yeah, just to change the subject there. Do you think Hamas want to have Sharia law, or are they like proper Muslim Islamists
Hamas,
or something?
Hamas is a terrorist organization. Hamas was created by Israel. They were created Hamas to put them against PLO because PLO wanted peace, but Israel didn't want peace, and they killed their own prime minister Ishaq Rabin. So they created Hamas to fight against peace. Okay, because it was the same cause as Israel. Not all Israelis, not all Jews there. We know that there are peaceful, Jews there that they were demonstrating. They want peace with Palestinian, but there are these hardliners that they don't want peace. They want to kick out all Palestinian from the land. Okay, they want to destroy Gaza, for example. They say that. So that's why they created Hamas, and Hamas is now a puppet organization of Iranian fascist regime, Iranian terrorist regime. So Hamas is a terrorist organization.
What does PLO want?
PLO wants a peace and two-state solution. Okay, they want their own land as they were agreed in Oslo. It was, I think, 90s, yeah, and in 90s they agreed in Oslo that they, two-state. The West Bank and Gaza belong, and they had a little bit, differences about the capital of Palestine. They wanted the capital in Jerusalem, but Israelis, the part that signed the peace agreement, they were saying, no, it never will happen. We don't allow you to make Jerusalem, because Jerusalem will be half belong to Israel, half belong to Palestinian. So anyway, but in general, they want peace and they accept the two-state solution. But Hamas doesn't accept the two-state solution, says that the entire Israel must be wiped out. And the same thing that these Israelis or hardliners say, that the entire Palestine must be wiped out. Yes, Sean?
Do you think that most Palestinians support Hamas?
I don't think so, because in West Bank, the most Palestinians are in West Bank, and they supported PLO. And now, especially now, even in Gaza, we know that many Palestinians, even in Gaza, despite they voted for Hamas, they hate Hamas. They are against Hamas because they see that Hamas created this problem for them. Okay, and there is actually this Israel, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He knew that Hamas is going to attack, but they didn't stop it because they wanted this attack, because they wanted this war, and they wanted to destroy and occupy Gaza. This was the best way, Sean.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's true. It could be a good conspiracy theory, but yeah, you're probably right. I mean, to be fair, they destroyed what, 70%?
Look, Sean.
70.
Okay, Sean, let me tell you what is Mossad. Okay, in 2018, one Iranian diplomat, he brought 0.5 kilo explosive by airplane to Austria. Israel revealed that long before to European countries, despite European countries didn't know anything. So Israel revealed that to them, and they knew that this guy is going to bring this 0.5 kilo explosive. The explosive was going to be placed in our rally in 2018 in Paris. In that rally, nearly 100,000 people plus thousands of politicians, Americans and European politicians are gathered there, and they would get killed too. So Israel didn't want that. So it revealed it to European countries. And then anyway, they arrested the terrorists in Belgium, and they got sentenced. 3 of them now in jail. That diplomat got 5 years, and later they exchanged it with someone else in Iran. Anyway, so Mossad is so strong, okay, so strong. And they didn't know that Hamas, with thousands of people, they are training everything. And even Egypt said that we said to Netanyahu, but Netanyahu didn't listen to us, okay? Egypt said it, that they are going to. And 24 hours later, I think it was Wall Street Journal revealed everything, that Hamas and Hezbollah and Iranian IRGC, they met several times in Beirut, all the details, what they have done, all the training, everything. So how come after 24 hours, everything was known by, by Wall Street Journal, but Mossad was sleeping? I don't believe at all. Do you believe in that, Sean?
Yeah, you're probably right, but I'm just saying, like, in the long term for Israel, I don't think Israel is ever going to be really in peace, because all the religions have something to do with Israel, and a lot of them want the end of the world to happen in Israel. Their books. So I'm kind of pro. I kind of want in Israel, but I understand that Israel are a bit too hardcore with the Palestinians. I would like the Palestinians and the Israelis to live together, but there's so much religious hate and racism that I don't know. They'll probably have to do a two-state solution or something.
Yeah, that
But they probably
probably
won't.
that's the only way. Even USA now admit that that's the only way, the two-state solution. And actually, I would like to. I saw a picture. I don't know if you see it here. This was before in 90s. It was written in 90s. It was Christmas in Jerusalem, and there were Jews, Christian, and Muslims living side by side in peace. And unfortunately, when these Zionists, they occupied Palestine, so they started, and you know that many Jews are against Israel. They say, not in our name, okay? And they don't accept this occupation of Palestinian land. And these Zionists, these Jews, they say that these Zionists are atheists in reality. They are not Jews. They don't believe in Judaism. They are atheists, but they use Jewish religion to, and we played a video from Joe Biden long time ago that he was saying that $3 billion was the best investment we made. And if Israel didn't exist, we should create an Israel. So whole entire Israel problem is just politics, has nothing to do with religion. Yes, Sean?
I don't think so. I mean, Israel, religion has a big part to it, because I think the Muslims want the Palestinians, or Hamas want to take over Israel, or in their ideal world would have like Palestinians with the Jews and have the control of the temple there. And there's a lot of Muslims that want to destroy Israel because of the end of the world. Doesn't it say that in the Quran that the Jews are going to get killed in the end of the world or something?
No, Quran doesn't say anything like that. That Jews are going to do that. What is it? This is hadith, okay, and fabricated hadith. Quran says at the end people will be all righteous, okay. There will be a peaceful planet. Everything will be beautiful. So end is beautiful, not such a chaos and disaster. And of course, they abuse religion both from both sides, from Israel's side. So I don't say religion doesn't have any role in that. They abuse religion, but in reality, behind the scene, it is politics. That's why all left groups, even Russia or Soviet Union past, they were against Israel, not because of religion. They didn't have any religion problem with Israel. Their problem was because Israel was a base for USA, and Joe Biden was saying that. I can ask, I don't know if you have seen the video, Syed has it, I think. We can play it for you, that he was saying that if Israel didn't exist, we should create an Israel, okay? Because it was the best investment.
Yeah, okay, let's say hypothetically Israel, I think the Zionist Jews want to kick out all the Palestinians. That's probably what they want.
Yes.
And they're going to kick them out to other Muslim countries or Western countries. And they're probably going to settle there. And I would be very shocked if Western countries still support Israel after doing that. That just shows you how humans are mad.
Yeah. I mean, I know that already a lot of people are mad on Western countries, but yes, they want to do that. And unfortunately, they have USA behind them. Many hardliners in USA are behind them. And they agree, even if, and they are strong. If they do that, they wipe out all Palestinians. Unfortunately, there is not much we can do, unfortunately.
Well, this could cause a World War III with Iran, because if Iran have nuclear bombs, then shit's going to go down.
No, Iran is not doesn't have, but they try. They want very much. And unfortunately, the West is, very much appeasing them. I would like to answer this question. Naireb say, what is your opinion about Apostate Prophet? He's a businessman, unfortunately, and he just goes where he make more money. you know, and he doesn't care about any humanity. Because I had a debate with him first time on his channel, and he said that if Islam is what you say, I like it, and I wish you good luck, you know, and so on. But later he realized that if he agreed that there is a beautiful side of Islam, then he's out of his you know, business, and he changed totally. And I realized that this guy is not looking for the truth. He's just looking for, you know, attention and money. Yes, Sean?
Yeah, no, I'm very disappointed with him. I used to follow him, and now I'm very disappointed at him.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I understand why Israel is such a important place, because imagine a perfect world where the Jews, the Muslims, and the Christians live together in Palestine, let's say, or Israel. I mean, there'll probably be 40% Muslim, I don't know, 10% Christian, and whatever, Jews after that. The problem is, I think there'll always be kind of a tension between the religion. It's like in Lebanon, you know, Lebanon. They can do Lebanon kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's tensions there as well.
Yeah. But the thing is that it's always somebody's interest to create tension. Even in Pakistan, sorry, Sunni and Shia, they have tension. Okay, because some mullahs or scholars, they make money. Like this apostate prophet we were talking right now. So where he might get more, you know, support, understand? I have seen some of these Dawah guys also. Maybe they don't even believe in what they say, but because they see that they get more followers, that's why they take the hard line, that extreme belief, okay? Because they get in, they are accepted by other extremists. That's why they gain a lot of followers, okay? But I don't do that because I don't want, you know, follow something is wrong because of, you know, followers and so on. So this is what happens in a, you know, jungle world that people try to abuse things, anything, like Adolf Hitler. He couldn't use religion, so he used a race, okay? So everybody tried to, you know, to become richer by something. Somebody goes after producing drugs, alcohol, or whatever. Some people for getting power, and then after power, money, they abuse religion, and so there might be conflict, but there was not so many conflicts that time, which I showed you that video, yeah? And there was a Jew, it was on one channel, he was saying that before 1940s, we were living in peace and love, all Christian, Jews, and you know, Muslims. There was no conflict. They said that, and I don't know any conflicts before that. But this occupation of Palestine raised this conflict, I know. And in Lebanon, what was there, I don't know, because for example, in Iran, we have Christian, we have Jews, and we have Muslims. There has never been any conflict between us, okay? So something must have been there. Some people must have, you know, pushed Christians or Muslims against each other. And you know that even Shia and Sunni, they are not so, you know, friendly to each other in Lebanon. Sean, you know that, yeah?
Yes.
And Christian, I have to tell you that Christian are more allied with Hezbollah than with Sunnis. So you see that this is a game for them. It is not religion. Otherwise, why Christians and Hezbollah should be closer to each other against the Sunni Muslims?
Yeah, I mean, life is kind of like a game when you think about it. So, so I think the end game for Israel is they want to. I'm not. I don't think America will let 2 million Palestinian immigrants. That's just going to cause a revolution in America.
You broke
They'll
up.
have to.
Yeah, you don't think what? We didn't hear that part.
I don't think the Americans will let 2 million Palestinians immigrate, leave. That'll probably cause a revolution in America or something.
Yeah,
so
yes. Unfortunately, several million have moved already to Jordan, to Lebanon, and other parts. Okay, Syria, I think. Yeah. So I don't think that the media, they can, but you know, it's not just USA now, other countries, all these demonstrations, so has put a lot of pressure on USA as well to push for ceasefire. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something fast, that I think the source is Iranian regime, and when Iranian regime disappear, many things will be fixed in the Middle East, and hopefully very soon we can bring down the regime and create a democratic Iran, and all these terrorist groups, they will disappear because Iranian regime support all of them. You know that Hezbollah's budget is $700 million every year from Iranian regime. Hamas over $150 million, and all other terrorist groups. So imagine that this source doesn't exist anymore. Hezbollah will vanish, Hamas will vanish. Okay, Sean? Sean?
Sorry. I heard that Trump say that the reason why there's a war is because Iran got its sanctions stopped.
Yeah.
So then they made more money, so then they could support Hamas more.
Yeah. And all
That's
others.
why.
Not only Hamas, Assad, Hezbollah, Houthis, you know, everyone. So they can support all these terrorists everywhere.
So is that true that the sanctions were lifted during Biden's era?
You know, it wasn't lifted officially, but they let them sell. For example, during Trump, it was 800 barrels a day. Now it's 2 million barrels a day. Okay, so you see that Trump was trying to press them harder and harder, and the you know, the export was getting less and less day by day. But when Biden came to power, not only they lifted the sanction in this way, but they even gave them $6 billion before, 1 week before, I think, before October 7th, they gave them $6 billion in exchange for some prisoners, plus five Iranian prisoners in USA. So they wanted to release 5 American hostages in Iran. So they gave them $6 billion. You know, yeah.
I think Hamas are probably going to have to give up. I mean, they're still fighting, which is impressive, but it's really bad for the citizens. If they just surrendered, they would have peace. But they're so tough. I think they all want to go to heaven or something.
No, it's not about that. It's about that. You know, if they stop now, they will be destroyed totally because people will turn against them. And Iranian regime is their master. Iranian regime doesn't allow them to stop. Okay, that's why Houthis also from that side, they continue to attack. Then let me see. In the Congo, there is 1 million dead, 9 million displaced due to ongoing rebel force for. Okay, I don't know exactly what's happening in Congo, so sorry, I cannot comment on that. Okay, yes. Sure.
Brother Mujib, I like to make a point about Gaza.
Yes,
I support Hamas. I want them to fight until last person left in Gaza. So
yeah, but
no.
Okay,
Brother,
I know, but yeah, but Hamas is a terrorist organization.
I don't care. I don't care who Hamas
you
is
don't
a
care.
terrorist. Look,
You don't care.
This is their land. They have right to fight.
No.
You cannot call people who. No. You know, you see, Americans also were terrorists when they were fighting with the British.
Syed, if Americans are terrorists, so Hamas can be also terrorists. So that's not a good argument.
If Americans don't admit they were terrorists when they were fighting with the British, so
Syed,
why the Hamas could be a terrorist?
Syed, do you follow Islam or you follow your desire?
No.
You follow Islam or you follow your desire. Can you tell me, please?
You see, if you say Hamas is a terrorist, then Israel will never leave their land. They never will give their land.
Syed, do you follow Islam or you follow your desire? Because in Islamic rules, it is mentioned, Prophet, this is the 10 rules of the war, okay? You can Google it very easily. It's written, don't cut a tree, don't kill a child, don't kill old people, don't destroy a temple or a church, don't destroy a building, don't kill those who surrender, don't kill who run away, don't kill a woman, don't kill a sick person, don't kill a monk or a priest, don't disfigure the dead, don't kill an animal except for eating, don't be good to the prisoners and feed them, don't enforce Islam. So Hamas violated every single of them in October 7th by massacring women, children, civilians. Okay, the wars have rules, Islamic rules and non-Islamic rules, which is written in Geneva Convention. Okay, in a war, what Israel is doing is genocide, is also terrorist. But Hamas cannot say, because and we know that Hamas is following their masters in Tehran. Their masters in Tehran. And look, I said, wait, Sayed, and I said Egypt also warned, Israel, but Netanyahu, that they are going to attack. They wanted them to attack. So they did exactly what Israel wanted. You see what an enemy of Palestinian people they are. PLO, for example, they are not happy for what this Hamas did on that day. Okay, so don't say that you agree with the massacre, killing of. So you do not agree with Prophet Muhammad in that way. Okay.
Listen, brother. My understanding why Hamas attacked them. You see, this Jew people, Yehudi, the Israeli wanted to kick them every Palestinian. They bulldoze their homes, they take over their homes, and listen. This is what Jew want to do, to kick them out of their land, and build their settlement.
Say Zionist, okay? Say Zionist, okay? Because many Jews don't want that, okay? So say Zionist.
But they are doing it. It doesn't mean majority of Jews want to kill Palestinian, take over their homes.
I said many Jews are against.
Majority Jews want to kill Palestinian, take over their land. That's the majority of Jews want to do. Okay? Maybe 100 Jew, maybe good Jew who don't want to do that.
Okay, so even 100, you don't have to say Jew, because it make all Jews. Okay, so even one Jew doesn't want, so it is not Jews. It is those Zionists. Okay, in Israel, or even other side. Okay, not even in Israel. There are even Christian Zionists who wants Israel to destroy Palestine.
This is Christian Zionists are the majority, the evil.
So that's why I say,
America, they want to continue fighting with the Palestinian. Americans are the majority of the evil in this fight. They are the main evil.
Yes, okay? What I said.
If America want to have a two-state, he could have made it in one day. Okay,
Sayed, I said, don't.
Americans do not want to leave the occupation.
Yeah,
forget about Israel. This is the American occupied. This is the British occupied territory. Don't say Israeli occupied territory. This is American occupied territory. This is Israel. Oh, this is England occupied territory, and they don't want to give up their occupation. Okay, it's nothing to do about Israel. They are encouraging Israel to keep the occupation. Okay, that's why they are doing it.
Sayed, what I said is that don't generalize, okay? Because even in Israel, there are people who want peace. Even outside, there are Jews. You cannot say Jews did. It is not nice of saying, generalizing people, as there are many Jews who are against Israel existence, okay? So anyway, what I said is that Hamas, for me, you can say that they are hero, whatever you want to say. I say they are terrorists. Okay, they go, and there is this Samson said he's reading a list of things Muslims already do across the world. They do. I don't know there are how many Muslims do that. Yes, there are Muslims around the world who follow this list, okay, including my organization. They follow this list precisely, but there are people like Hamas, like Hezbollah, Iranian fascist regime, that they do not follow any of these. They go against every single of these rules, okay? Muslims brought nothing but slavery. Okay, and if you can call in, and then we can talk about what Muslim brought slavery, as if slavery came with Islam, and slavery didn't exist before Islam. No, Islam is against slavery. I could debate you about that. Okay, Sean, would you like to say something?
Yeah, it's quite sad. I mean, imagine if the Palestinians were not Muslims, or the Jews themselves were not Jewish,
okay,
or liberal. Let's say they were all liberals. I don't think they'll be fighting as hard. It's just because they design it. I don't think, is it true that a lot of Zionists are atheists? I didn't know that. I thought a lot of them were.
This is I didn't know myself. It was these Jewish rabbis in USA. They said they are they are seculars. They are not Jews. They don't believe in Judaism. Okay?
Majority of Jew, they are atheists. Majority of them. Atheists, Jew also Zionists. Yeah, very strange thing about
So
this.
yeah, what he said was about the Zionists. As I said, as I said that these rabbis, in their one interview, they were saying that they are atheists. The Zionists are atheists. They are not Jews. They don't follow Judaism. Okay, and then they had a meeting also in New York. Thousands of them were sitting there, and they were rejecting everything Israel does. They were saying that in Judaism we don't have war heroes, we have religious heroes. Okay, so they don't, they don't like war, they don't like fighting, they want peace, and that was beautiful. Okay, yes, Sean. Sean, I think you are muted. If you, Anton, are you there or you are gone? Azri, would you like to say something?
No, I have nothing to say.
All right. Okay. So, Sean, I don't know if you have any other question. And Anton, yes, Sayed.
Brother Muji, you know about the cut hand. I think most likely you are correct about that.
Okay, very good.
So
You just
I will watch that.
Video. Yeah, watch the video. It's
Yeah.
brother Rashid explained it very well. Okay, beautifully, and you can watch it, please, and then see by yourself, and then click that link in the private chat as well, and talk to Safi Kaskas, one of those who translated as Kataf. See how he changed his opinion after watching the video. Okay.
Yeah, I think you are most likely correct about that.
Yeah, thank you. Muslims enslave Africans till this day. Look at Libya. Libya, there are ISIS. Okay, Muslims don't do that because slavery is forbidden in Islam, and releasing them was a duty of Anton went. Okay, a duty of Muslims. It is one of the duties of Muslims to release them, and that's absolutely ridiculous. These ISIS people, they are not Muslims. They are a bunch of terrorists. He ignored.
What
Let me
can
see.
you hear me now?
Yes, just a second. He said, Muji, did the Prophet enslave Africans? No, he didn't. It was against. Okay, yes, please. Sean?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I wish that Islam was a bit. Well, to be fair, Islam is kind of changing now in Saudi Arabia, but it's
Mhm.
regressing in other countries, like in the Taliban in
Mhm.
Afghanistan, which is quite worrying.
Sean, I have to tell you something. Okay, I have to tell you something that I think it's better that you also learn more about that. That if in 1953 we had a democratic prime minister in Iran, and unfortunately, USA and UK, they brought him down because he nationalized Iranian oil and so on. If he stayed in power, we wouldn't have a dictatorship in Iran after that, and this democracy in Iran would spread to entire region, and democracy would change everything in the Middle East. Okay, unfortunately, that dictatorship resulted to a revolution in 1979. In that revolution, USA and UK helped Ayatollah Fascist Khomeini to take the power because they were afraid of left groups to take the power. That's why they helped him to take the power. And after he got the power, he spread terrorism, war, and everything in the Middle East. Okay, so if they didn't do all these things, then we wouldn't have Taliban, we wouldn't have ISIS, Hezbollah, all these things in the Middle East, and the Middle East would have been much different. Okay, but it will end anyway after this regime falls. We will finally bring peace and love to the region. Okay, Sean?
Yeah, but if you want to follow Islam to the T, does democracy is democracy allowed in Sharia law or Islam?
Sorry, you break up. Your question is democracy?
Is democracy allowed in Sharia law and Islam? If you want to follow it perfectly.
All right. Okay. Look, there are several verses in Quran that says we order you to discuss with each other. It is called shura, counseling. Okay, so even Prophet Muhammad would consider his companion and talk to them for a decision. Okay, would invite them to decide. So decision together is one of the key points in Islam. Okay, which is democracy, and I believe Islam believe in direct democracy, not even indirect democracy, which is in the West. In the democratic countries today is indirect democracy, which is wrong democracy. The good democracy is direct democracy, and Islam is for direct democracy, that we can change. We have to be able to change our leaders whenever we want. We don't have to wait 4 years. Okay, so that's my answer to you, if you understand. Of course, there are these extremists who believe in a caliph, and I have been asking them what this caliph means for you. Can we choose the caliph? If you can choose the caliph, you can vote out him, then that's Republican. If not, then that's dictatorship, and they cannot answer that question. Okay, Sean?
But why do they have a caliph? Is that in the Quran or Hadith?
No. Caliph is not in the Quran. We are all God's replacement here. Okay, we are called, the human are caliph ourselves. It is mentioned the name, but it doesn't mean that somebody can be caliph. Okay, that I understand that in those times. Okay, the caliph, even the caliph was chosen by people. Okay, Sean. For example, this problem between Shia and Sunni is that Shia believe that Ali radiallahu should be caliph after Prophet Muhammad. Okay, but people chose Abu Bakr radiallahu. Okay, so I respect their decision, but Shias, they don't respect their decision. They say that no, Prophet Muhammad said Ali radiallahu should become my successor. Okay, but if that was the case, then he should choose him himself, not say to people, choose him. Okay, so people had the right to choose, and they chose someone else. Okay, yes, Sean?
Oh yeah, chose him because he was related to Muhammad, so he was kind of like more special or something like
All
that.
right, whatsoever,
Holy.
I know, whatsoever, okay, whatsoever, it was a choice, the right to choose existed. Okay, people should choose, and after Abu Bakr, they chose Umar radiallahu, after him they chose Osman radiallahu, after. If they were right or wrong, these people, these leaders were not good or were good, doesn't matter, that's something else. But they were choosing after, for example, this caliph, they were choosing another caliph. People should choose, they should vote. Okay, yes.
Also, so all the caliphs were not related to Muhammad.
No, they were not all related to him, but people said that, okay, we want this person become our caliph. Okay, and after that, after Ali radiallahu, there was, for example, of course, Muawiyah and his descendants, that we no Muslims agree with them. Even that time they were fight. Okay, so all Muslims accept those 4 first caliph. Shias accept only one of them, but the rest they don't accept as legitimate caliphs. But people were somehow choosing these caliphs, but those caliphs, they came to power by force. Okay,
brother, I like to add something.
Yes, please.
You see, democracy and the secularism started from Prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
I'll give you evidence for that.
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad elected leader of the Medina. Okay, when they elected him head of the state of Medina people. So he does not declare. Before that, in every country they have a king over there. In every world countries have kings. But Prophet Muhammad was the first elected leader of the state. So he never declared himself a king. Okay, he could have declared himself a king. So first, democratic elected leader, democracy started with the Prophet Muhammad in the world. And the second thing, secularism also, Prophet Muhammad allow every religion to follow their own religion, have their own law. Also, you have to follow Jewish people have to follow their own law. They don't have to follow the Islamic law. So Prophet Muhammad allowed Jewish people or pagan or Christian to follow their own religion and their own law. So secularism also started with the Islam, with the Prophet Muhammad. So
yes, I would like to. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you. Because we both explained that that's democracy is in Islam. This Samson is all the time. I don't know why people are so. I mean, how do you say? Bias. Yeah, that the link is there. I put it again, and I asked him to call in and show our lives, but he's afraid. He doesn't call in because he just like to, say something without any facts, Sean. And that's a very terrible of him. Sean? Okay, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about the democracy thing. I mean, okay, fair enough, but like, I from what I heard from anti-Muslim things, I heard that if you want to follow the Quran and Hadiths perfectly, you have to have Sharia law. And does that allow democracy? Can you vote in an atheist guy or Christian?
All right. So as I said, that first of all, Sharia law is like mostly is like doing good deeds, not harming. That's Sharia law. Praying, fasting, these are Sharia law. There are 2 types of Sharia law. One Sharia law is the Quranic Sharia law. And of course, there are misinterpretation of some of this Sharia law, which we had this discussion, like chapter 5, verse 38 about stealing. They were thinking that it is, many people have translated as chopping off hands. And beginning of the stream, if you missed it, I was showing one of these translators, his his Facebook. I was, discussing with him on Facebook, and he admitted that he was wrong. And I shared with him a video, which is the latest video on my channel, that it is not chopping off hands. It's a misinterpretation. Okay. But otherwise, the rest is just giving charity, taking care of orphans, doing good deeds, every good deeds. This is Sharia law, okay? And there are a man-made Sharia law in the Hadith, okay, like stoning adulterers, killing apostate, all these trash, fabricated hadiths. They have put it in Sharia law as well, which is okay. So when you talk about Sharia law, you have to understand which Sharia law you are talking about: this man-made Sharia law or the divine Sharia law. The divine Sharia law all is that, and as I said, democracy is, and it is not just. I should say that it's not only in Islam, it is in Christianity and Judaism as well. That I have said it many times in the past. Mosque, church, and synagogue are not a place of worship. They are a place that we gather there, and we every week. That's why it is direct democracy. We gather there every week, and we can choose our representatives in the mosque, and that representatives, they have to choose the parliamentarian, and the parliamentarian, they choose the leaders, okay? And if we are not satisfied with that, leaders, then we can go to the mosque and we ask our representative there, or church or synagogue. The function is that, unfortunately, people use them as temple, which is place of worship. They are not place of worship. Worship is just attraction, to attract us there. And then we talk to our representative. So the whole system should be changed. The system, the parliament should be chosen by these local mosque or local church or local synagogues, and not every 4 years we go and put the ballots in the box, and then there is fraud, like this Trump and Biden's election and other elections. So we go there and we choose directly with raising hand or talking to our representative, and the representative, they directly choose the parliamentarian, and they choose the leaders. So whenever we don't want them, we can easily change them, okay? And in a society where everybody exists, Jews, Christian, Muslims, if it is just Muslims, of course, they are the majority, they will choose, okay? But if there is if they are mixed, then everybody together they choose, okay? Maybe somebody, a Christian or a Jew or an atheist, okay? They are having a better solution for the society, and people should choose them. It shouldn't be that, oh no, you are not a Muslim, so we don't choose you. As we know that, for example, in Russia, Christians, they followed a Marxist called Lenin when they saw him as a good leader, so they followed him. And many Muslim countries as well, I have seen that left groups, people have been following them as their leaders, despite they are Muslims. Sean? Sorry, Sean, I have to ask Azri. Maybe Azri has a question because he has been there long. Azri, do you have any question?
No, Mr. Muji, I have
All
no
right.
question.
Okay, then.
Also, I think I have to leave now.
All right, no problem. Welcome, Brother Azri. Anytime you have any question, you are welcome, okay?
Okay, next
As
time,
usual.
can you show the link to Safi Kaskas, your conversation?
Okay, yeah, but I gave you the link, okay? So you can write him if you would like, directly, Azri, okay? If you want, because I have written him and he's not answering much, okay? So maybe if you write, because he gave his answer to me, it was clear, watch the video, and the answer is in the video, okay? Did you see that part, yeah?
But I still don't see that he says that he admits that his translation is wrong or something.
Okay, that one I will find it, okay, inshallah. I will find it and share with you next week, okay? I hope that I will remember. You were talking about that particular things that he said. My new translation is different, okay? So I will ask him. Okay, yes, all right.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, take care.
Assalamualaikum, Said. Okay, bye, Sean. Okay.
Yes, Sean.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, in your what would be your ideal Muslim? Let's say, in an ideal world, let's say the whole world was Muslim, like you wanted. How would it work, the government and society, in your ideal world?
Your voice is breaking. How, in my ideal world, how would I what?
How would Islam and democracy work in your ideal? Well, you kind of explained it already.
Yeah, I
But-
said it's the direct democracy. Yeah, in that
Yeah.
world, direct democracy
don't-
is better than indirect democracy. Indirect democracy is when George W. Bush take Americans to a war that they don't want to join. Okay, but they cannot do anything because George Bush they have to wait until the end of his term and then they change him. Okay, or Tony Blair. So we don't want such a war. We want a war that when people don't want, they don't have to wait 4 years. They don't want this leader, then either it is like, remember in Ukraine, there was a revolution. They didn't want their president. They should revolt against him and bring him down by force. So either it is revolution or you have to wait until his term is out. Understand? There is no any other way unless parliament, do something, which usually the presidents, they have the parliaments behind them. Okay, so we want a world where people can choose. They don't need to wait 4 years. They can change their leaders if their leaders are, for example, now let's say 3 years has passed. Americans, they don't want maybe Biden. Many people over 60 or 70%, they don't like Biden. Then they can change him. They shouldn't wait 4 years. Do you agree with me, Sean?
Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah, direct democracy.
So that's
But
direct.
I don't think a lot of powerful people would like that. Even religious people wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I know, but yes, I understand. But I say this is the reason that we have mosque. Mosque is not a temple. We don't have to. If it is praying, then we can pray home. Why we have to go to the mosque? Okay, so the reason that we have to go to the mosque or church or synagogue is because these places are a place of it's like a local NGO that we go there, and that imam or priest or whatever is our representative in parliament. Okay, so we can talk to that representative every week we want. We go there and say, for example, it's not just the whole country. The road is bad in my area. Okay, the street. Where I have to call and say why it is like this. Then I just go to the mosque and say they have contact with the authorities. If the imam calls to the authorities that this street, this problem is there, then they listen to him because they know that this imam or this priest is representative of a society, a whole community. But if I call who the hell I am, they will not listen to me. Do you agree, Sean? It's like a member of parliament call, so they have to listen. Yeah.
Wait, so you want the religious leaders to be kind of like politicians, kind of thing?
Yeah. They're supposed to be. They should be. Okay.
In Islam.
In reality, okay, as I said, in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, this is why we have these places. It's not for worship. Okay. The reason, the difference between these places and a temple is a lot of differences. Okay, that I can point out. That why are these differences? That the reason is that God wants us to go there and talk about our problems in the country and in the society. It's not just politics, as I said. Is something wrong in the area? Okay, we're supposed to go there and talk to the leader in that mosque or whatever, and ask them to contact the authorities to fix that problem. Okay, in the city or in the street or in the area that we are living. So there are many other things that we would like to fix, but we don't have the power because I am one person. So if I have this, contact with the authorities in the mosque, then I would it would be much easier for me to go there and talk to them. Okay. Sean. But they don't
That-
have to. They don't have to. Sorry, I have to say this. But they don't have to involve religion in the. If there is anything good they can use, yes, okay. But they don't have to involve the religion in their, the state. Understand?
Oh, and is this in the Quran and Hadith that the mosques did that role back in the day?
Sorry, once again, because you break up.
Sorry, it has really bad about that. So this is what it was back in the day. How it was back in the day.
Yes, actually, yes. In the back in those time, yeah, the caliph was chosen in the mosques. Okay, people would gather in the mosque and they would shake hand with the caliph. All right, so that's how was it. Those time they would go to the mosque, and if they wanted to choose the caliph, they would go there and choose the caliph in the mosque. Okay.
So would this be your ideal Muslim? If you were to be a Muslim state,
Okay.
you would have it that way.
Yeah, I would. Yes, I would have it that way. That people choose. People have the power. Okay, not the leader.
So would there be political parties? It would just be people assembling in their local church.
Yes,
talking about politics.
Yes, that's the most important part of it. Okay. Yes, they can talk about religion as well. They can learn something. The imam talk or the priest talk a little bit, but mostly they should talk about, because religion came to solve our problems. It didn't come to show us that God exists. It came to solve our problems. So our problems should be solved there. So what we have problems in the society, any problems should be solved through these places. Okay, do you understand me, Sean?
Yeah, so that's why they say that Islam is very connected to politics, because it's in their text. I think it's different in Christianity. I think, but that's how it is, and that's how ideally what you would like. So you wouldn't want to have political parties per se in your ideal system, would you?
I mean, political parties, yes, there is. They should be, yeah, but these political parties will be chosen in the mosque or in the church, in the these places. People will choose them, but in the mosque, not to go in a place and vote. Understand? To drop their this. It is impossible. Direct democracy with that system is impossible. You cannot have every week these ballot boxes. It costs a lot as well. It is impossible. But to choose them in the mosque anytime you want is possible. It is free. If not free, it is very cheap, and it is without any fraud, because you meet your local leaders every week directly, and you tell them that we don't want this, we don't want that. Okay, and where entire mosques or churches in the country, the representatives, they in all of them go to in the parliament. They are their representative. For example, imagine 10 churches or 10 mosques in an area. They choose one representative to the parliament. That representative sit in the parliament, because let's say 10 mosques or 10 churches cover 100,000 people, let's say like that. Okay, so they have a representative in the parliament, and these people, they meet their representative in the parliament anytime they want, and they say to their representative, we don't want this government. Okay, imagine that 60 or 70% of the parliamentarian, they say we don't want this leader, we want to change them. Okay, so they can change them easily without any problem, and there will be no fraud. Okay, Sean?
Yes, but in your ideal system, would you allow a lot of people to change their mind through education and science, that they will cause them to become atheist and then vote in atheist politicians, and that will destroy the religious system?
No, it shouldn't destroy the religion system, because even those atheists, okay, they can go to their NGO. Okay, you know that this, you should know that this direct democracy is also called as socialist democracy. They believe in that, but they want to gather in NGOs. They say that people should gather in NGOs. It is exactly what I told you, yeah? But we call it mosque, church, synagogue. They call it NGO, okay? But what I'm saying is that people, after a while, they would not go to NGOs, but to the mosque and church, they will go because it is a place as well that attract you because God asked you to come, okay? So that's why I say the religion has a better role than secularism. People, after a while, when they don't have problems, they drop. They don't go to these NGOs. What happens? There will be a problem in the country. But mosque, synagogue, and church, people will always attend because there is a magnet there that attract them to come there, and obligation, okay? So it is not that it will destroy if there will be secular. They would also themselves accept that this is a better way. Direct democracy is a better solution than indirect democracy, that somebody sit there 4 years despite he cannot rule the country, okay? Despite this person cannot, like take us to the war, like I gave you the example, like George Bush and Tony Blair. Yeah, Sean?
You do accept that democracy is not perfect, so we could vote in a bad leader and stuff like that.
Okay, yes, that's why I said in direct democracy, when you vote a bad leader and you see, oh, this leader is bad, after maybe, of course, people should be also rational, not after 1 week vote him out or 2 weeks. They should give that leader maybe 6 months or 1 year, okay? But after 1 year that they see everything is going worse and he doesn't fulfill his promises, then they should change him after 1 year. Okay, and that make it easy in direct democracy. Okay, in direct democracy, it is easy to change them.
Is there any example?
Yes.
Sorry. Is there any example?
Yeah, I just have to see. Anton says, Moji, I came back briefly. I have other questions. Why does Muhammad call it the Injil, singular, despite there being 4 gospels? Because the book, I have to, because I haven't considered this, but these 4 books came after Jesus, okay? But what Jesus was preaching is called Injil, okay? So I don't know if there was a book called Injil, because I haven't been very much deep in that. I will try to check that one, but these 4 books came after Jesus, all right? So Quran refers to the teachings of Jesus himself directly. Sean, you were going to ask something?
It's funny for me because when I think about religion, I always think about right wing. Like, there's a lot of religious leaders that are right wing. I've never really seen many religious people that are left leaning.
Okay, yes.
Like all the fascists are kind of religious.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the communists. Oh no, sorry, I forgot the communists. But anyway, so I'm just saying that the right wing side is never really atheistic. There's never atheists in the right side of politics.
Yeah, I said that many like these Zionists, they are not Jews in reality, are atheists, okay? And Adolf Hitler, he wasn't religious. He was, he didn't believe in anything. There are like these people, a lot of people who are atheists. I don't, for example, I know Saddam Hussein wasn't religious. His party was Ba'ath Party and was a secular party. I think even this Assad, he's also Ba'ath Party, and his party is a secular party, okay? So it is not about religion. As I said, people abuse religion. My organization is MEK. It's called People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran. They are, religious. They believe in Islam, and they are very democratic. Even Christian, Jews, Muslim, Marxists, atheists, they love them, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that because you are religious, you are fascist or you are, you know. So I hope.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you a political party in Iran, or are you banned in Iran?
No, we are banned in Iran, and we have been, over 100,000 of our members and followers have been killed by Ayatollah Fascist Khomeini. Okay, sorry, Miske, who is wrong? He's wrong. Mussolini was declared atheist. Mussolini, yes, and even as I said, Adolf Hitler wasn't religious. Okay.
Well,
yes,
I'm not sure. He does talk about God a lot in Mein Kampf.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about that.
Okay, but anyway, at least Mussolini was, and he wasn't following any, I don't know what kind of God he was talking about.
Well, no, I thought he was Christian. He had a lot of support from the Catholics in Italy.
Yeah. Okay. No,
I'm not sure.
Yes, but anyway, Adolf was sort of. Let me see. Adolf was sort of a deistic pagan. Okay, I don't know, Miske. Whatever this is, unfortunately, Sean, it is this capitalist world that make people to abuse whatever, even if they say that they are Muslim or Christian or whatever, they are not. They don't believe in that, and they don't follow that, and unfortunately, because.
Yes, but I don't think we'll ever get rid of capitalism, because capitalism is a way of exchange. Even in a perfect ideal world, like you say, of communist Muslim world, you will probably still have problems. You will probably have
Okay.
social problems.
Yes. The thing is that I believe that because Quran says that it will be fine. Okay, that I believe that it will be okay. So it is difficult, hard to accept it, but because according Quran, one day it is a promise in Quran that one day my righteous people will rule and inherit the planet. So when righteous people rule and inherit the planet, there shouldn't be problem because everybody is righteous. So Quran says that everybody will be righteous, so the problems will disappear, and I believe in that. It take hundreds of years, maybe 1,000, maybe more, but it will go. We are going towards that way. Okay, Sean?
Is this mentioned in the end times, or is this prior to the end times?
No, it is prior to the end time. Yeah, it is prior to the end time because Quran says, finally, I promise that finally the oppressed, also it says, the oppressed will rule and inherit the planet. Okay, so it is not the end time. We will rule and we will, even in the Hadith says that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, says that even one day left from this world, even one day, that doesn't say one day left, but it's even, okay, that it has to happen, that somebody from my family will come and, create justice on this planet as much as there were injustice. So even if one day left, there should be absolute justice on this planet. Okay, so that's a promise that one day we will live in love and peace. So it's written, Mussolini signed treaties with the Pope for political reasons, yes, but personally said there is no God and called religion insanity. Okay, Sean?
I don't know, but yeah, it could be true, but I'm not sure. Sorry, no, I can't say. But yeah, it's interesting what you're saying. So, because I'm a bit of a lefty myself, but I'm not a full commie. But I might turn one if you convince me,
but
but you're saying that in the Quran it says that.
John, I have to tell you, they call us Marxist Islamists. Okay, my organization is called by critics Marxist Islamists because we believe in equality. Okay, we believe that every problem is because of the capitalist system, and it is in Quran mentioned, in Hadith as well, that one day will come a world where we don't use money for shopping. We pray. Okay, we call it a salawati society, a society that you don't pay money. Money doesn't exist. You just go to the store and take. Okay, and you just say kind of praise be to Prophet Muhammad and his dissonance. Okay, so that's how you just go and take things. So this society is a equal society, and we believe in that. Okay, so we believe in equality. That's why in Mecca, when we go, we dress equal. Everybody should dress equal. There is no rich and no poor. So God wants us to live and to experience that equality. That's why we go to Mecca. Unfortunately, Muslims don't know that. They just go blindly without understanding it, and dress without understanding it. But that's the meaning, that we go and accept that equality, because we have to say, I accept it to God. And then we have to reject the opposite to equality, the Satan. The Satan is not an entity. The Satan is the system. Okay, Quran says Satan spread poverty among you and lead you to immorality. So Satan is the one who spread poverty, and in real world is the capitalism that spread poverty among the people. So capitalism is the Satan, because 1% of the world population they own $110 trillion, 50% of the total capital of the planet. Okay, so they are spreading poverty among hundreds of millions of people who live on $1 a day. So a lot of things in Quran says that this capitalism is the Satan, and we have to live in equal world and share everything with each other. And it's a promise that one day it will happen. Yeah, Sean?
And is this mentioned in the Quran and Hadiths, the praying and you will get your needs met? There'll be no money and in the paradise.
All right. Okay. So actually, as I said, Quran says about the Satan. Okay, that Satan will not be here always. Okay, that's one point. And that's when Satan is not going to be here, is that equal world. Okay, because Satan is the one that fooled people. As you said, there will be problem even in that system, but no. The Satan is the source of all problems, so he will disappear. And this is a very, very long discussion. I have written a book, by the way, about that. If you would like, I can give you the link. It is on Amazon. And I have put all these facts that it is, the name of the book is Islam or Capitalism. Okay. So there is, in our belief, there is two systems, either Islam or capitalism. And Islam and capitalism cannot coexist. Okay. So that's why these Islamic countries, they try to, how do you say it, to somehow change something in Islam so that it is, how do you say it, compatible? It is possible to live in a capitalist system with Islamic law. What is that? Is interest is haram in Islam. And when you go to these so-called Islamic banks and ask them how much is my interest, they say, oh no, we call it profit, which is the same. Okay. But in a real Islamic world, you cannot have the capitalism, because capitalism exists on interest. Understand? So without interest, capitalism will collapse. And that's haram in Islam, the interest. So it is one of the factors that Islam is against the capitalist system. And yes, another one which I told you is that the Hajj, which we dress equal, and we have to, reject the opposite to equality. The opposite to equality is inequality, which is the Satan, the symbol of that. And the Hadith says that, yes, when Mahdi comes, which I have said Mahdi will not come, it is just a promise that one day the world will be equal. It's a promise that one day we will live equal, and there will be a beautiful world, exactly what Quran says, that finally my righteous people will rule and inherit the planet. The Hadith and the Quran match with each other, but it doesn't mean that somebody will come and create the equality. It is us. The message is there, everything is there, and we have to, fight for that. We have to bring that equal world and get rid of this satanic system, these jungle rules. Sean?
Interesting. So the Quran doesn't say much about the end of the world, like in the Christianity Revelations. It doesn't have a detailed explanation of how the end of the world's going to come and
No.
Savior.
No. Quran says that end will come, suddenly. Nobody knows when it comes except God. Allah says in Quran that okay, let me. I have to read for you the verses if you allow me. Okay, hour. Okay, let me see. Islam capitalism. Couldn't see the future. Yes. Okay. I think it's 46:9. It says, I am no different from the other messengers, nor do I know what will happen to me or to you. I only follow. Okay, this is one. Another one is chapter 7, verse 187. Yes. They ask you, O Muhammad, about the hour. When is it arrival? Say, its knowledge is only with my Lord. None will reveal its time except him. It lays heavily upon the heavens and the earth. It will not come upon you except unexpectedly. They ask you as if you are familiar with it. Say its knowledge is only with Allah, but most of the people do not know. There are more verses. This is one of those kind of verses, okay, that nobody knows when it comes. There is no such a signs, like people say. Okay, Sean?
Interesting. So all those, there's a lot of people now thinking that the end of the world is happening. A lot of Christians think so.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of Jews think so because of the war in Israel and all the other problems. So there's probably a lot of Muslims too that think that the end of the world is coming now, isn't there?
Yes, there are a lot of people, yes, Muslims who say that, and the world is closed because of this, because of that. They say, but it is Quran, yes, is against that. Those prophecy, they are, because it says that nobody knows except Allah.
But there is some prophecies in the Quran about the tall buildings and
no, those are hadith. Okay, those are fabricated hadiths. As I read for you in Quran, there is no such a thing. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I think I talked enough. I should let you go. Or do you?
No problem.
You can ask me some questions.
No, just would like to, if it's okay, I would like to share with you. I'm looking for the book. If you would like to check it, let me see. Or so I can share with you the link. So I cannot find it myself now. Okay. All right. Anyway, it is. Yeah, I found it. That's a. Okay. Yeah, here is the book. I will share now the the link in the private chat if you would like to check it or read it. That would be interesting for you, maybe. Yes, that's the link in the private chat, Sean. So it is not very long book, but it is all the facts is there. I've gathered all the facts from the Quran and the Hadith. Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Very good. So
so I'm an atheist, but left-leaning.
Yeah, but I
don't think.
Yeah, I've said before as well to people that as long as you are a good person and you do good deed according my beliefs, and I have facts from the Quran that you will be fine. You will have your salvation. Unlike people say that, oh, you will burn in hell. That's a ridiculous thing. Okay, God just wants you to be a good person. You might not have understood exactly. As I was an atheist myself, 25, at the age of 25, I became atheist. I was looking for evidence, the fact, I couldn't find it. And 10 years later, when I found the facts, I started to become slowly believer, and I believed and I follow Islam. And the fact was I became a Muslim mostly because of the solution to all our problems, which is the equality. Okay, Sean?
Interesting. So you think that Islam is similar to communism, to left ideas?
Yeah,
But
they say always, yeah. But I say, yeah, it is similar. Okay, but yes, but I believe that Marxism cannot reach that world, despite they have this idea. But Islam can, because it is from God. But that's from a man. Most people will not follow it, no, will not believe in it. Okay, but if it is people will more likely believe in God and His solution than a man. Okay, yes, Sean.
So would you like to rather live in a secular, left-leaning, democratic country, or a Sharia, fully Muslim, perfect Islamic country?
Okay, perfect. The way I see it, okay, the way I see the Sharia law, okay,
So
not
there's
the
no country
not
that
the
is ideally Muslim for you.
no. There is a city, okay, which is in Albania. My organization is there now. Small city, okay. It is called Ashraf City, and of course, right now it is not like family and so on. Everybody there are working hard day and night fighting Iranian regime. But yeah, but that place is the ideal place where money doesn't exist. People don't work for money. They work just for for their beliefs. They don't get a single dollar. Everything is free there. Okay, so my ideal world would be that. Sean.
So what's your organization called again, and that city called?
Okay, let me share with you the. It is People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran. Let me find. I cannot share anything, but I can give you the link. Let me see, where was that? Okay, videos, drone. I have to go to YouTube, I think. Okay, sorry. Okay, just a second. I will share with you the a little video of that. Okay, here. You can okay, copy. Where is StreamYard? I put it in the chat. Okay, the link is in the chat. If you see it in the main chat, if you click on that, you will see the city. It is in Albania. Men and women are there. And yes, this is People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran. There are lots of misinformation from Iranian regime against my organization, but a lot of politicians in the West support my organization as the best democratic alternative to Iranian fascist regime. Yes, and the name is Ashraf City. Miss K is written Camp Ashraf. Of course, we call it Ashraf City, but it is also like a camp as well, of course. Yeah. Sean, did you check?
City. It's just a camp in the city.
Yeah, it is outside the city. Okay, but the system is like a city. Okay, for example, they have everything. They have store and everything. You can go and just take whatever you need. Okay, but of course they cook together and so on. But for example, personal things, if you want clothes and such a things, you just go and take it from the store shop. You don't pay. Okay.
So how many people are there in this camp?
Okay, in this camp is now like 3,000, but it's because they would be much more if people could join, but because Albania doesn't allow more people join there, so that's why there are just this many people. Yeah, 3,000. But otherwise, if they were allowed to take members, then hundreds of thousands of Iranians would join them. Okay.
Interesting.
Mm.
So,
And I have to say something else, that in our organization, men and women are equal. Most women are leaders in our organization, because we believe that women have been oppressed in thousands of years. So we have to push them up. Okay. So they have taken more leadership roles, so that they can show themselves that they can. Unlike these extremists say that women should sit at home. No, they drive tanks, they do everything that men do. Sean?
yeah, it's interesting. But how do they fund the money? How do they get money then if they get
Okay.
everything?
Yes, okay. The supporters, they have some, some business as well, but mostly supporters from around the world help them. For example, just 1 month ago, or a little bit more, beginning of January, they had a fundraising, and they got $7 million from their supporters around the world, send them money.
So they only survive on. It's kind of like a church. Like they live on donations, kind of thing.
Okay, no, I said, as I said, they have some, some business as well. Okay, and when they were in Iraq, they were bombed and so on. But in Iraq, for example, they were producing things as well themselves. Okay, I have one of a belt from there. They were making belts and so on. So things like this, and they were selling them. But mostly they are fighting. Okay, so they don't reach to produce things. They are not just a city. They are freedom fighters. So we don't expect them to, just produce things and sell. It is not a community. It is a political party that is fighting against Iranian regime. But in their place, they have created this ideal system for themselves. Okay. Let me see. Miss Case asking, how are they fighting from thousands kilometers away? Okay, yes. They are fighting, through, for example, computers. And it was last year, actually, before June, it was Biden made this $6 billion deal with Iranian regime. And one of the deal was also that attacking my organization. So Albanian police attacked my organization, took their computer. One person was killed. Okay, so through these computers, they recruit people inside Iran, and these people inside Iran, they burn the regime's banners, they lead demonstrations and so on. And if USA allowed them, they would bring down the regime within few months. But USA doesn't allow them. If USA allowed them, they would, fight the regime with weapons, and the regime would fall very fast. But unfortunately, this Biden doesn't allow. Europe doesn't allow. They don't want the regime in Iran fall. Okay, so, and we are fighting for that. We are asking. The politicians are asking that we have the right to fight Iranian regime, and the West should accept that right to fight. Why do they care what the US says? Okay, because we were in their terrorist list. They bombed us in 2003, and they wrote an agreement with us, George W. Bush and UK, that you have to give up your weapons, and you don't have the right to fight Iranian regime with weapons. Otherwise, we put you in terrorist list. Okay, so if we break that agreement, then it is USA. They can do whatever they want, unfortunately. Okay, and Europe, they would attack us again. So we have to wait, and we cannot break that agreement. We have signed that agreement. Okay, by force, of course, because they were bombing us. They were going to destroy us totally. Okay, Ms. Kay? Sean?
Yeah, it's a fascinating story.
Mhm.
What else was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. But anyway, so that's cool. I mean, Iran, yeah, Iran's pretty big in the Middle East. It's influencing a lot of things.
Yes, yes.
Would you support? Oh yes, I remember now. Would you support the atheists in or the seculars in Iran that don't like the burqa or the? There's a lot of protesting.
Yes, Sean, we were the first organization in 1980. Yeah, 1980, when Khomeini said everybody must wear this hijab and so on. The head cover, actually. We were the first organization, and our followers with head scarf, they came out and they were chanting against the government. Then you have no right to do that. Okay, so we are against every force. And we know why Khomeini did that, to control the society and people. So he didn't believe in anything he was saying. Mm-hmm.
So they have democracy in Iran, but they always have to have a religious leader there.
No, there is no democracy in Iran, because even just a few days ago was a so-called election. People boycotted totally. Okay, because nobody except the regime itself can be candidate. Only they can be candidate. This is not democracy. Okay, the leader decide who can be. 4 people become candidate for presidential election, and all those 4 people are close people to the regime. No opposition can become president in Iran or become a member of the parliament. So that's not democracy.
But do they have different agendas, the 4 different candidates, or are they all the same?
They just their agenda is how to become president and get more for themselves. Okay, it is everything there is just to take the power and steal and rob the people. That's the only aim they have, nothing else. You understand, Sean? To become leader and steal, rob.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a revolution there again in Iran.
No, there will be. There will be. There will be, definitely. They talk about it themselves, that this time will be bigger than the last time. Every time it is bigger than the last time. Okay?
All right. Well, I'm getting tired. Okay, I'll let you
Okay,
go.
no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sean, for being here. I will also wrap it up. So please call in again another time. Don't go away so far. Okay?
Yeah, it was a nice conversation. Thanks.
No, nice talking to you too. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Bye, my brother. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. After Miss Kay and everybody else. Before I go again, I will. Yes, and see you guys, everybody, next week again. God bless you all, and salam alaikum. Thank you. Take care. Bye.